Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Samantha Hearne and this space is all about teaching you how to create a successful business, be happy doing it and live out your true purpose. And in today's video, I'm talking to you about what to do when you have a small following. Why does this matter? So many entrepreneurs when they start out think that because they have a small following, they can't sell yet. Because they have a small following, they can't start a group. Because they have a small following, no one will want to work with them. Because they have a small following, they can't do collaborations, and the list goes on. If you have a following on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're showing up, YouTube, and you feel like you have an audience that is too small to convert and create a sustainable, successful business, I'm here to tell you that that is wrong. Let's debunk that myth. That is not true, and you can 100% create a successful business with a small following. The reason that I know this to be true is that was me, and I now have clients that have an Instagram following of less than 500 and have converted 7 one-to-one clients, sold out on webinars and made more money as an entrepreneur and as a coach than they have in their second business. So it does work, and there is a system that you can use no matter the size of your audience. So the first question I have for you is, how big is your following? How big is your audience? And where are they? So in the comments below, I want to know what social media platforms you use and how big your audience is. And this video, the reason I'm not giving you a specific number and saying when your audience is X amount of smallness, is that a word? Is because it's relative to each of you, it's relative to your industries, and it's relative to your mindset at the moment. Someone could think that 10,000 followers on Instagram is small. Someone could think that that's absolutely huge. It's not for me to quantify for you and say, okay, Jenny, when you get to 1,000 followers, that's when you can start making money. That's not the case at all. So what to do when you have a small following in your business? The first thing that I want to tell you is every business's success is based on around 10% of their community if you're in the online space. If you think no matter how big your following, 10% of that following make your business successful. They're the people that are showing up constantly with you. They're the people that love what you do. They're the people that you're loyal fans. They're the people that buy from you, invest with you. They're the people that tell other people about you and recommend you. Not every single one of your followers are doing that. So it doesn't matter how big your following becomes, 10% of your community are going to be the driving force to create success in your business. So start with that mindset now. If you have 200 followers on Instagram, 20 of those, and it's your job to find out more about who these 20 are and connect with them, and there are videos all about that already on my channel about how to create an engaged community, how to grow your Instagram community, but right now, 20 of those people can build your business into what it is and can make you an income and leverage your business, leverage your social proof. That 20 people, you do not need a stadium full to create an impact in your business. So if you were to think about those 20 people, 5 of them could be one-to-one clients and 15 of them could buy a product from you, they could go into a group, they could go into a webinar. This is all amazing feedback for you as an entrepreneur. And then when you have 2,000 followers, 200 of those will become your biggest what's the word I'm looking for? Your strong community network. And exactly what you're trying to leverage and build in your business is community and clients. So of course, let's split this into 3 categories of followers. You will get the committed, loyal followers that do not become clients. You will then get the followers that do convert to clients because they've seen enough of you and they want to take that next step. And then you will get people that come out of the blue that join your community and just convert straight away. The reason people come out of the blue and convert is the more they see of you, the more they want of you. So if you are showing up, even if your community is of 400 people and there are 40 loyal people always talking to you, always showing up, always wanting more of what you've got, and then you have 10 of them that become clients and they join and work with you and they invest in your programs and services, and then you have 2 people that find you on Instagram and think, wow, this is amazing, I want to get straight in that program, because they can see the social proof. You could do the same with Facebook, it works the same on any platform, but 10%, focus on that 10%, don't focus on the fact that you need to have X amount of followers, because ultimately not all of those followers are clients. and not all of those followers are bringing you in an income and an investment and an exchange of energy to that higher, deeper level. Even if you have a small following, you can still create an income and create an impact with your business, and you shouldn't wait. Don't wait until you hit a certain milestone before you do the next thing, because remember, there's 10% of people, they can be nurtured, they will then convert, they will tell more people, and the domino, the ripple happens for you and your business and the impact that you want to make. The next strategy that I have for you is so important. If you are in a situation where you do have a smaller following, you need to meet your community where they are at. So if you are looking at your coaches, you're looking at aspirational content and other people that have larger followings, you have to also remember that you are looking at their chapter 20 and your chapter 2 and seeing them as the same thing. So if you're looking, for example, at me and you see me now having free challenges, opt-ins, email sequences, webinars, lives, a really big community on social media, you're looking at all of these different things and you're thinking, well, I need to do that, and that. No, let's meet your community where they are, which is exactly what I did, and this has evolved over time. So be very careful about trying to do too much too soon and focus on just meeting your community where they are. If at the beginning with your small community, you try and spread them over too many different platforms, you're just diluting your content. You want to have one content-rich platform where everyone wants to come. So that could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, it could be YouTube, but for example, when I started, it was my Facebook group. So on Instagram, all I had was those two platforms. I would drive everyone to my Facebook group. Then, because my Facebook group was the place I was showing up and it was really rich in content, I launched a podcast and I told everyone in my group about it first. If I had launched my podcast, my book, my YouTube, my Instagram, my business page, my Facebook group all at the same time, that 20 people, where are they all hanging out? I need them in one place. So make sure that you are meeting your community where they are at and creating one content-rich platform that you can show up and nurture this 10, 20%. And it does grow, of course, the more you show up and the more your message becomes strong and seen by everyone in your community. But you need to make sure you have one content-rich platform where your community is coming to. Do not look at someone's chapter 20 and think you have to do all of those things from the beginning, because ultimately when you do, and this is something I talk about all the time, when you do launch something, you want it to become successful and you want your community to want it. That will only happen if you work on serving them first in one content-rich platform for a period of time before you want them to go somewhere else. Because as soon as they go somewhere else, they might not come back here because they want to be over there. And then you need to think about your analytics and things like that. So when you have a smaller following, focus on one content-rich platform and meet your community where they are. Talk to them on that platform. Because as soon as you say, I've got a Pinterest account, they might think, well, I don't want to use Pinterest. I want to carry on using Facebook. It's easy for me. It's on my phone. I've got the app. I just click on it. So meet them where they are at and spend time with them on that one content-rich platform. My final, very important tip, something that I still do now and I would always invite you to do with your clients, with your community as an entrepreneur, is learn more about them. When you have a smaller following, this is the best thing to do to grow your following. I still know the names of people that joined my group when I opened it. I could list them off now and their surnames. That might be the teacher in me, but I think it's super important because you get to learn who those people are and why they joined your community. So you want to learn about them. While you have a small community, use that to your advantage. Find out more about them. Do they have a pet? Where do they live? What's their star sign? What do they want more of from you? Give them opportunities to vote on content that you want to put out there. Ask them questions. What are they struggling with? Why are they here? What one word describes you the most so you can see how they see you and how you're positioned to them. So start to learn more about them and use that as your research, your market research about how you can grow your community. If you find out that everyone in your community is struggling with overwhelm, that could be something that you really want to leverage, and you create a 3-day series around overwhelm. They will tell other people that they know experience overwhelm to come and join you on this content-rich platform. So the more you learn about them, the more you can serve them, the more you can connect with them, and the more likely they are to convert to clients with you. So your small community is your pot of gold. This is where you want to be. This small community is such a priceless thing, because whilst it is small, you can connect with them, you can spend time with them, and you can learn more about them. And all of that will help you grow and scale your business for longevity, because you want to know who you're talking to, you want to know who relates to you, and you want to know how they can relate to each other. So learn more about your community whilst you have this amazing opportunity to do so, and to find out more about them through tagging them. Whilst you have a small Facebook group, lucratize? Now I can't get that word out of my head. Use that as your lucrative market. Use that as your lucrative market. Make that Facebook group the place that you hang out. And if you have 20 people in there, tag them in your videos. Ask for their feedback. Ask if they know anyone that can relate to this. Learn more about them. So your small following can create a successful business, and then it will grow and that ripple effect will happen. But please do not wait until you hit certain milestones before you think that you are able to create the Facebook group or you do what you want to be doing in your business. But just make sure you don't do everything all at once, because you're seeing someone that's 10 steps ahead doing all of these things. Focus on one content-rich platform and how you can serve them, and how you can make this small community your most amazing loyal community, and also your most amazing clients that teach you everything about where you want your business to go. Any questions, please put them in the comments below. If you have a small community, I want to hear from you as well. Please, what social media platforms are you on? What's the size of your social media platforms? And if you want more support on how we can grow those platforms, there are videos that I've put on my channel around how to grow your Instagram, how to grow your Facebook group, and how to make an engaged community. So please go and watch those for more support as well. And I'll see you in the next video.